right. The beer collecting, the beer hoarding addiction continues. Hell yes. You know DJ's at it again. Why? Because we got a box up in here with a little label on the front of it. And what does it say? It says Troy City Brewing Beer Mail. That's right. My good buddy HopBack Nate has sent me yet another box of liquid happiness. So I'm going to get this bad boy popped open because I know that you want to see the awesome stuff that's inside this box. This box doesn't look too huge. Nate packs his stuff tight. We all like to pack stuff tight, don't we? Anyways, that's another story. Nate packs his stuff tight, and up in here is some awesome brews. We're going to get this bad boy open, unwrap all that packaging, and I'll be back in a flash. Okay guys, I'm back. As always, Nate did a hella good job packing up this beer mail. Donkey Kong himself would have had to grab up that box and slam it down to bust it up. Anyways, in this beer is a big pack of awesomeness. Why? Because it's a 50-50 beer mail. What's a 50-50 beer mail, you say, DJ? It's half homebrew and half commercial brew. And to me, that is the crux, the convergence, the in the nutshell sort of thing of what the homebrew and craft brew world coming together is these days. It is our craft beer landscape. Why? Because it all starts out in homebrew land, and as the seeds being planted, and it grows into what is commercial beer land and all the variety and goodies we can find there these days that are much better than the bad old days of only fizzy piss water being around. So, yeah. You want to know what's in the box. Stop flapping your gums, you're saying, DJ. Okay, no problem. I gotcha. First off, Nate sent me, of course, some awesome swag because he knows my beer geek ass is loving some swag. And what do we get in the box? Well, we got a Rhode Island Brewing Society card. We got an Allagash coaster. We got a couple of Heady Topper stickers. And we got a couple of Heady Topper coasters that say, ready for a Heady. You know what? If you had a Heady Topper, you're probably pretty much always ready for a Heady like I am. So, what do we got in the box beer-wise? We're going to start out with the homebrew because that's where it all starts out, isn't it? First, we've got his Green River Heffy, which is, as the name implies, a Hefeweizen, 5.6% ABV, and 27 IBUs. Now, this is from his brewery, Troy City Brewing. If you want to know more about Troy City Brewing, you need to do the right thing. You need to check out Nate's channel. I'll put the link down here in the notes section. Click on that bad boy, watch his videos, and sub up to his channel because he makes awesome Homebrew Wednesdays and really good beer reviews from time to time. Next, another Troy City Brewing beer, of course. We've got a beer from his Frank Zappa series, which is Nate's specialty beer series, and it's Don't Eat the Yellow Snow. Now, he's saying this is a somewhat Belgian-style wit. Now, why is that cool? Not just because of the 5% ABV beer and 30 IBUs. Yeah, that rocks. But it's cool because it's a play on a style, a take on the style. It's change, it's advancement. That's why I'm saying the seeds are planted here in homebrew world, and they eventually grow into commercial beer world. Because you know what? In homebrew world, you can take all those chances without having to lose dough. You know, you got a batch, you lose a little bit of money. Anyways, next, Nate knows how to feed my need for dark, malty, chocolatey, coffee-tasting beers, and he's feeding it today by giving me a bottle of his Java the Hutt chocolate coffee robust porter. Wow, it's a mouthful. I love me some robust porters, especially the one like, say, Smutty Nose's robust porter. I like those deep, dark, roasted notes, and I'll bet you the Vermont breakfast coffee that's in this beer will play awesome off those flavor notes that are in the robust porter. This one's an 8% ABV brew, and it's clocking in at 70 IBUs. I'm going to be loving that one night when I'm kicking back after my workout and sipping that beer and feeling fine. Hell yes. Now, we're going to get into commercial beer land. Nate knows I love me some Jack's Abbey beer. So he sent me a couple because he totally freaking rocks. First up, we've got Jack's Abbey Jabby Brow. Now, this is a session pale lager. Remember, they only make lagers, 4.5% ABV, and 20 IBUs. In my opinion, right now, Jack's Abbey is making the best lagers in the U.S. There's some German ones, I think, that are a little higher quality, but these guys are not too far off. They're, like, true to style brewing the lager-wise, but, man, they put those American twists in there with big flavors and everything. Totally rocks. I digress, as always. Next, we've got another Jack's Abbey beer, and it's their Mass Rising. Now, this is their DIPL, and it clocks in at 8% ABV and a big 100 IBUs. Both of these are year-round servings, but they're not year-round servings around here. They don't distribute around here. So that's why it's totally freaking awesome that Nate sent these to me. Now, he sent me another beer that you can't get around here. And you can't get it many places unless you trade for it. And what beer is that? Well, it's one that comes in a big silver can. That's right. You saw the coasters. You saw the stickers. Now you're seeing, bam, 2 cans of the Alchemist Heady Topper. the infamous, the famous DIPA, clocking in at 8% ABV and 75 IBUs. Now you know I'm loving this beer because I reviewed it over a 70-day time period. So these probably won't last that long. They're going to be poured down my neck a lot sooner than that. But that's how we do it, isn't it? And that's how we do it when we get a big-ass package, nice box, a liquid love like we got here from our good buddy Nate and our other BrewTuber buddies, and we keep that community rolling. And it's just freaking awesome. And you know what else is freaking awesome? If you, what? Come on, you can do it. Think globally, drink locally, support the craft beer movement, keep this thing going, support your home brewers. They're a big, integral, base part of the whole craft beer movement. You know some guys that are doing homebrew like Nate here and myself. Hit them off with a little dough so they can buy some ingredients and maybe they'll hook you to help with some beer. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, thanks again Nate for sending all this awesomeness, and until that time when we get together again, I got nothing but a bunch of love for you, and what? Hell yes, a big peace out!